They laughed at her in the meeting room. They called her ideas silly. They told her to get coffee and stay quiet. 3 years later, she signed their termination letters. My name is Sofia. And this is my story. This is a graded reader story for intermediate English learners. Listen carefully. New words will be explained as we go. Are you ready? Let us begin. Chapter 1: The New Girl. Sofia arrived at her new job on a Monday morning in March. She was 24 years old. She was nervous, but excited. She had studied business for 4 years at university. She had big ideas, big plans. She walked into the office, carrying a notebook full of them. Her manager was a man called Mr. Hargreaves. He had grey hair and a loud voice. He looked at Sofia and said, "Ah, the new assistant. Good. We needed someone to organize the filing." Sofia smiled politely. Politely. This means in a pleasant, well-mannered way, even when you do not feel pleasant inside. Her colleagues, the other people she worked with, did not speak to her much. There was a group of 3: Karen, Tom, and Richard. They had lunch together every day. They never invited Sofia. Chapter 2: The Meeting Room. One afternoon, Mr. Hargreaves called a team meeting. He wanted ideas for a new marketing campaign. Campaign: a planned series of actions to achieve a goal. Like an advertising campaign or a political campaign. Everyone sat around the large table. People offered ideas. Small, safe, boring ideas. Sofia raised her hand. "I have a suggestion," she said. The room went quiet. She explained her idea clearly. A digital campaign targeting young customers. She had numbers. She had research. She had evidence. When she finished, Mr. Hargreaves looked at her. Then he looked at the others. Then he laughed. Not a kind laugh. A dismissive one. Dismissive. Treating something as unimportant. Not worth serious attention. "That's very creative," he said. "Perhaps focus on the filing for now." Karen and Tom smiled. Richard looked at his phone. Sofia nodded. She said nothing. But inside, something hardened. Hardened. Became stronger. Less soft. More determined. Chapter 3: The Decision. That evening Sofia went home and opened her laptop. She did not watch television. She did not call her friends. She worked. She developed her campaign idea into a full business proposal. Proposal. A detailed plan presented for others to consider. She worked on it every evening for 3 weeks. Then she did something unexpected. She did not give it to Mr. Hargreaves. She sent it directly to the company's director, Miss Christine Webb, with a short message. Dear Ms. Webb, I believe this campaign could increase revenue by 30%. I would welcome the opportunity to discuss it. Chapter 4 of the reply. 2 days later, Sophia's phone rang. It was Ms. Webb's assistant. Ms. Webb wanted a meeting. The meeting lasted 1 hour. Ms. Webb asked sharp, intelligent questions. Sophia answered every one. When it was over, Ms. Webb stood and shook Sophia's hand. You should not be an assistant, she said simply. 3 months later, Sofia was promoted to marketing manager. Promoted. Moved to a higher, more important position. She now managed a team of 7 people. One of them was Karen. One of them was Tom. One of them was Richard. Chapter 5, The Lesson. Sophia did not shout. She did not complain. She did not tell anyone what they had done to her. She simply became better than all of them. That is the quietest and most powerful form of revenge. Today's vocabulary. Politely. In a pleasant, well-mannered way. Campaign. A planned series of actions toward a goal. Dismissive. Treating something as not worth attention. Hardened. Became stronger and more determined. Proposal. A detailed plan presented for consideration. Promoted. Moved to a higher position. The best revenge is not anger. It is success. Quiet. Unstoppable success. Thank you for listening.